What exactly is autism spectrum disorder? It is a unique developmental difference that shapes how a person perceives the world around them. This condition influences how individuals communicate, learn, and interact with others in their daily lives, creating a distinct experience of reality. Today, autism affects millions of people across the globe. Despite this prevalence, many misconceptions still persist in our society. It is vital to understand that autism is not a disease to be cured. It is not something that requires being fixed. Instead, autistic people simply experience the world through a different lens. Their perspective is valid, meaningful, and entirely their own. We use the term spectrum because every autistic person is unique. This diversity is the hallmark of the autistic experience. Imagine a vast, colorful spectrum. It represents the wide range of communication styles, sensory needs, and learning preferences found among individuals. Some autistic people communicate primarily through spoken language, while others rely on assistive devices, sign language, or gestures to express themselves. Some live solo, others need constant aid. Spectrum shows vast human experience. Autism manifests differently from one person to the next. No two autistic individuals are exactly alike, and that diversity should be celebrated. Communication is a primary area where these differences shine. Some people are highly verbal, while others may be minimally speaking or non-speaking. It is a common mistake to assume that communication differences mean someone has nothing to say. That is simply not the case. Kanasa saw that many autistic individuals communicate very effectively using alternative methods. Their thoughts and feelings are just as complex as anyone else's. We must remember that communication is much broader than just speech. It encompasses every way we share our inner world with others. Hear all, embrace all, bloom. Sensory processing is another area where many autistic people experience the world with heightened intensity and unique sensitivity. Everyday sounds, bright lights, or specific textures might feel significantly more intense to an autistic person than to a neurotypical peer. A busy shopping center that feels perfectly normal to some can feel completely overwhelming to others. This is a common sensory reality. Some individuals actively seek out specific sensory experiences, while others find them distressing and choose to avoid them entirely. Shower dreads, pool bliss. These preferences are not contradictions. They are simply reflections of how each individual's nervous system processes the world around them, craving hugs, yet needing space when overwhelmed. Understanding these sensory needs helps us create spaces where everyone feels comfortable, safe, and able to participate fully. Autism often comes with a unique blend of both strengths and challenges. It is a complex profile that deserves our appreciation. Autistic minds recall details others miss. Art, music, logic masters. Daily tasks demand effort. Transitions are tough. Social cues feel effortless for some, a taxing effort for others. Schoolwork, household chores, or managing intense emotions can also present hurdles. These challenges are part of the daily experience. Support aids skill building, not challenge removal. Support builds independence, guiding autistic souls. Seeking aid shows strength, not weakness. Let us take a moment to clear up some common myths that often surround the autistic community and their lived experiences. A common myth is that autistic people do not want friends. This is false. Many value deep, meaningful relationships just as much as anyone. Autism doesn't block success. Brilliance blooms with opportunity. Support unlocks boundless success. Contributions are vast. A pervasive myth is that if you have met one autistic person, you understand autism. This could not be further from the truth. Each soul's a world, unique stories bloom. Generalizations often obscure the truth. By listening to individual experiences, we gain a much clearer picture of what autism really is. Autism may change the path, but it certainly does not determine a person's potential for growth, happiness, or personal achievement. Growth is a constant process. Skills develop over time, and confidence grows as individuals learn to navigate the world on their terms. The future is not defined by a diagnosis. It is defined by the goals, dreams, and passions that each person pursues. When families, educators, and communities focus on strengths, amazing things happen. Support creates the foundation for real progress. Different does not mean less. This simple truth is the key to fostering a society that values neurodiversity in all its forms. Autism is not about limitations. It is about understanding the unique ways that people interact with and contribute to our world. Acceptance sparks belonging for all. Opportunity is the second step. When we remove barriers, we allow everyone to showcase their talents and reach their full potential. Beyond labels, a person's future blooms. There are no limitations, only possibilities. By embracing our differences, we build a richer, more vibrant, and more inclusive society. Learners bloom in quiet or active ways. Some thrive in groups, others in solitude. Every one of these approaches is valid. When we accommodate these differences, we unlock potential that might otherwise remain hidden. Autism is a part of the human tapestry. It adds depth, perspective, and unique ways of thinking that benefit us all. We are all learning together. As we continue to listen and grow, our understanding of neurodiversity will only continue to deepen. Let us commit to being more patient and more observant. Small changes in how we interact can make a world of difference. Every person has a unique voice. When we create space for that voice, we all gain a better understanding of humanity. Cherish strengths, hail progress, value souls. The journey toward true inclusion is ongoing. It requires empathy, education, and a willingness to see the world through another's eyes. Understanding autism is a path toward a better world for everyone. Let us walk that path together with openness and hope.